In today's video, we're doing some more trailer maintenance. This seems to be our weakest link in this setup. It's a quality trailer, but things just seem to need work, so we're going to show you some more of what we did. This one is a little bit silly, but I've been wanting a decal for the back of the trailer. Rhoda and I have a friend named Kim who's great at creating this kind of thing. So for people in the know, they will see this and know that a Tesla Model Y Performance is inside. And silly or not, it's on there now. I like it. And then on to the repairs. We noticed a while back that a couple of the bolts holding the top shelf in the front, towards the front side, had popped out about 1/4 of an inch. So we really assumed that they had missed the stud, and eventually these had worked their way out. So we took the shelves apart. They come apart pretty easily and quickly. Take everything off, open up the space, got in there and moved the bolt to either direction just to hit that stud, and reset the bolt in there nice and tight, and then rebuilt the shelves and put everything back up on it. We've been monitoring for a few days. We haven't traveled with it like this, but fingers crossed this fix is solid and works for us and keeps the shelves where they belong, and onward and upward, right? So, and then some ramp repairs are needed. We have had to repair the ramps once already. It's a piece of plywood. It wasn't the greatest of quality. We had this E-track put underneath a new piece of plywood right where the tires would be, but you can see it's starting to be destroyed again already. The car is quite heavy, honestly, and we weren't putting anything under the plywood. That was a rookie mistake by us, but eventually these screws started popping out and this hinge started popping off the plywood, and we had to limp along and put blocks of wood under here to get it in and out for a while we tried to figure out what to do. We found a local company that was going to give us a quote and help us with the work, but they were just really not responding to us, so we decided to figure it out for ourselves. There is a tensioner spring that I'll show you, which lifts the door up kind of just exactly like your garage door. And you can see as I remove this board here, it starts to pop up by itself as soon as that weight comes off. So rather than tune that spring, which can rip your face off if something goes wrong, according to all the videos I watched, it's a little scary to mess with those springs. There's a lot of tension in those things, and if you do it wrong, you can really hurt yourself. So we decided to keep that board because it's tuned for the amount of weight for that entire board that's been breaking with those E-tracks on it. So for temporary purposes, we just laid the board here in the center and got the car in and out, and the board helped hold the door down. These are our shiny new ramps that support the car going in. They work really, really well. And then we will affix this board to the door permanently so we don't have to move it around a lot to get the car in and out and hold the door down. So the ramps actually have a little ledge that goes underneath the door itself, and it rests on top of it, so it seats really nicely there. We just line them up. They're light, they're easy to carry. You can hold both of them at once. They each support plenty of weight, and they're designed exactly for this purpose. And you can see how easily the door lifts up when that board is on there, and the right amount of weight is in there, and the spring didn't have to be tuned or anything, and everything is repaired.